some final thoughts before going into this. Having lived through 4 years of Trump, it's doable. It's not good, but somehow bloodied and bruised, I'm on the other side, and I truly don't know if another 4 years is possible. I'm just more concerned with less so him than the just institutions of basic democracy in the country. Like if those have survived or not. That I don't know about. My general read has been things are very messy. They were messy for a while. They may still be messy, but I think something has finally happened concretely.
Okay.
So
Let me. This is.
any prep for me, or are you just gonna like?
I'm gonna show you something, and don't ask me any questions. Just watch it. It's from 3 days ago.
Okay.
Here, just.
I'll open hit the spacebar and play.
Yeah, this is good. This is an OAN video.
OAN.
Just push play.
Okay, hold on. I'm full screening, so I don't accidentally see something else. And accidentally that OAN.
Secretary of State remains confident President Trump is headed for a second term after the final election results are certified. One America's Hans Hubbard reports.
Mike Pompeo asserts the electoral process will be carried out to completion according to the mandates of the Constitution. The Secretary of State made those remarks while speaking to the press Tuesday, adding that a peaceful legal transition will take place in due course, and that he is confident President Trump will emerge as the rightful winner of the election.
There will be a smooth transition to a second Trump administration. Right? We're ready. The world is watching what's taking place here. We're going to count all the votes. When the process is complete, there'll be electors selected. There's a process. The Constitution lays it out pretty clearly.
Regardless of when the results of the election are finally certified, Pompeo reassured the press the State Department is not slowing down while the final results of the election are determined, and it is ready to continue tackling whatever threats arise worldwide.
The world should have every confidence that the transition necessary to make sure that the State Department is functional today, successful today, and successful with the president who's in office on January 20th, mid-afternoon, will also be successful.
Meanwhile, in light of the ongoing legal cases surrounding the election, the Trump campaign has described Democrat nominee Joe Biden's proclaimed victory as premature, specifically citing his taking congratulatory calls from several foreign leaders. Several Republican leaders and conservative activists have framed Biden's communications with foreign dignitaries as a potential violation of the Logan Act, a 1799 law banning Americans from carrying out unauthorized negotiations with representatives of foreign states. Democrats have claimed Biden's actions are acceptable, despite using the very same act against former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn. And while that law is specific to countries that have, quote, disputes or controversies with the United States, the Secretary of State himself has characterized Biden's contact with foreign leaders as inappropriate and untimely. Despite this, Pompeo made sure to clarify he remains a firm believer in the integrity of U.S. institutions and is certain the will of the people will win out in the end. An American democracy will remain an example for the rest of the world.
The United States has an election system that is laid out deeply in our Constitution, and we're going to make sure that we get that right. And we have, all of you have, should be committed to making sure that happens. I think every one of you wants that.
Mike's floundering. That gives me hope.
We want to run the process. We want the law to be imposed in a way that reflects the reality of what took place, and that's what I think we're engaged in here in the United States, and is what we work on every place all across the world.
Okay. Enough. All right. So I'm now going to, before you respond, I'm just going to give you a live glimpse at his Twitter page. This is up to date. What are you seeing?
issue with Dominion's Democracy Suite 5 point. What, like tiddlywink shit? Paper jams? Okay, President.
I'm just showing you. I'm just showing you.
We will have a press conference in the Rose Garden in 15 minutes. Now it is Dominion voting system was used in Arizona. No, one of the results were a very close loss for Dominion. Rallies springing up all over the country.
So what are you getting from? What are you getting from the news?
This claim, everything is saying this is in dispute. Like Twitter is flagging all of these. So
Okay.
So he's going to, he lost. I don't know. He lost, and he's going to fight it until the day, like until Joe's sworn in.
Okay, now I want to show you. Remember when you asked me for a result? You were like, "I think something is happening, and I want to know. Like, I want some kind of hint." And I was like, "I got a hint. Something interesting just happened." That was like to the minute that, like, this is what I was watching this live, right when you sent me that text. So just hit play.
This will be a very, very strong hit. And I know you won't accept it because of your hateful biases, but let's see if you can try thinking rational.
Having a good month.
Because they don't decide the election. The call for Joe Biden isn't was it called by oh my goodness, all the networks. Wow. All the networks. We have to forget about the law. Judges don't count.
It had just been called by all the networks. I don't know what's going to happen on January 20th on Inauguration Day. I don't think anybody does. I mean, to just try and give you accurate information here, Trump lost, let's see, Arizona,
Yeah.
Nevada was weirdly close.
Give me the swingers
Pennsylvania basically cinched it
to Joe.
to Joe. Yeah.
Okay.
It was very close for a while. I mean, we were,
Texas?
No way. Trump got Texas.
Oh, that's well. I mean, it was. You know, there was questions for a
But
while.
Biden got Georgia,
Oh,
that's
a
very interesting one. It was a big flip, major flip. I mean, and both of those. So what happened was that election night, everybody thought Trump won.
But I mean, what wasn't it? Wait, because of he had more, because they couldn't have all been done.
It was like in-person poll bias, you know. It was
Oh
like-
yeah, because everyone who's
So-
voting for Joe voted early.
So Pennsylvania and Georgia hadn't had their ballots counted early, and so everybody had to wait. We just had to wait around with our thumbs up our asses for like 4 days.
So I really did only waited a week past everyone else.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean,
I mean,
we're still in
even
hell.
even now, like I don't feel, this doesn't feel as
Oh, really important. The Democrats ate shit in Congress. Absolutely fell on their asses. They sucked ass. They lost seats in the House. They still held the House, but they did not win the Senate.
what the fuck.
Yeah.